It's a kid. Fun fact.
Um, I I was in like one high school play, which honestly I regret that. I wish I would have been like in the drama club and more stuff. But I was definitely and still am into theater. My many a knowledge of Broadway songs definitely didn't confirm that.
I mean, you're very theatrical, first and foremost.
I thought about very dramatically being like, I am not, and like doing a whole scene, but I cannot be bothered to be funny right now. So I'm gonna just sit here and not be funny.
I don't think it's possible, Neil, unless you stayed completely silent, and even then, I guarantee you would find some way to be funny, because you were just that kind of person.
Yeah, I'd be very quiet, say nothing, and then in the background you just hear, "Shut the fuck up, Mortis!"
It's like, if you're gonna be quiet, I'll be funny for you.
He's like
Bitch.
trying to tell a knock knock joke.
No, no.
What
Or
do
just
you
like that cat. No, 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 no.
What do you call a Kneale that doesn't speak? Nothing. And then I'm like, that's not how jokes work, Mortis! I like how I've created this character in my head of Mortis. And
Well,
if
we all
one...
do that about our pets, don't we?
Well, the issue is, if one day Mortis started talking to me, now I have all these like preconceptions. I like
Well,
view him as
I,
like a witty smartass, and if he ended up being like a genuine good person, I don't think I could ever trust him.
it's funny you should say that, because I kind of have a similar thought to what one of my friends was saying earlier in her stream, and she said, "What I do with my husband is we like to theorize like secret things about about the people we know online." Because she
Mm.
said, ultimately we only know so much about people online,
Oh yeah.
and like in when I said I totally do that too, and her husband piped up in the chat and said, I guarantee Elvish is like the coolest of the cool spies. Elvish is a spy.
I
And I
could
was just like, that's
I,
awesome.
I could see you listening in on a conversation and being like, "Oh my," and like trying to like become a part of it. But I like if it was something you were interested in and had opinions on, I could see you being like, "Ooh, this is where I come in." But besides
Oh
that,
yeah.
I don't see you being like super stealthy. Like I don't see you breaking people's necks to stop them from like getting information.
Oh yeah, if I tried to stealthily assassinate someone, I'd literally just run into everything along the way, and then they'd just probably die by accident. And I'd be like, cool, mission accomplished. Oh, Somnium says maybe Elvish is Red 13. I'd be cool with that. Red 13 is apparently a really cool character.
I forget who Red 13 is. Who dat?
He's like
Is he the cat?
a cat dog type thing, kind of like a lion mixed with a wolf, I guess. Also, guys, if you want to see more from the streamer that I just mentioned as well, you can view her right here. She is currently streaming some Dead by Daylight, and she's a lovely, precious being. She has an amazing face rig, and yeah, I greatly suggest you go and give her a follow if you like some pro Dead by Daylight content with someone who is just an absolute bean, and she has the most infectious laugh you would ever hear. So, yeah.
Speaking of like Dead by Daylight, I actually just started a stream of that as well.
Ooh.
I wasn't gonna mention it, but you know, it did happen to be Dead by Daylight, so I was like, correlation. Red 13 slash Nyake is a lion dog, I think. Awesome character. Do they talk? Or are they just a
Yes.
lion dog?
Yeah, they can talk.
Huh. I haven't played the original Final Fantasy, so I just know, like, the stuff surrounding it, and I have seen a little bit of this game.
Hmm.
I think I got up to a point where, like, Jesse wanted to go back and do something, and you got accosted by what I can only describe as, like, the gayest biker in the world, and God, I want to be a part of it.
Oh, you mean Roach?
I mean, never. There have been many a point in my life where I debate my sexuality. However, with Roach, I don't really think it's a debate anymore. I think it's just like, you know what? Maybe.
I'd let this guy ride his motorbike over me any day, and I'd be happy. I'd be thanking him all the way.
I'm just saying, the idea of getting on this bro's motorcycle and just riding it into the sunset. Am I not live? I am live. Oh, did I